Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about perks that you should probably upgrade and have as soon as possible to help you with your game and quality of life and things of that nature. So if we go up here to skills, I'm going to show you what I've got personally. These are my choices. I started with gastronomy, which I don't really care about, but eventually I will get around to it. But if we go over here to physical, I feel that fitness is a great perk to have, because you get to have more oxygen. You don't need to rank this up as much as possible, maybe get it to a rank 2, just so you got more oxygen. That means you can run for further before you run out of breath, before you start to take damage from running. So for me, fitness is definitely something you should be looking into off the bat. But more importantly, weightlifting. This increases how much you can carry. Now you're going to be picking up a lot of things off the ground. You're going to be running around with them. You're going to get over encumbered. Over encumbered in this game basically means that when your mass is higher than what you can hold, you run. Even if you're normal running and not sprinting, you start to lose your oxygen, and then you start to take health damage a lot sooner than you normally should. So having more weight in your pockets definitely is worth it. Probably the most important perk in my opinion. To wellness as well, increase your maximum health. Again, I don't think you need to have more than 10%, but 20% is viable too. The challenges to get to these rank 2s are fairly easy as well. It won't take you long to get to them. If you are this way inclined with conversations, persuasion is pretty good. Now you can wear outfits to increase your persuasion. You can drink items and eat items to increase your persuasion. But having a rank 1 here with an extra 10% just makes the persuasion game a little bit easier. I think with the right clothes and the right buffs and rank 2, persuasion is going to be pretty straightforward. Next up in the combat tree, I have picked up a laser gun recently, so I'll put some points into laser weapons doing more damage. Shotguns are very useful too, but ballistic weapons in general is anything that fires bullets, basically anything that does physical damage. So all of your rifles, your pistols, your shotguns and everything all will be affected by the ballistic weapon damage. So you could very easily rank this up to rank 2 to do 20% more damage, and then also do individual weapons depending on what you're actually using. But that's just preference to how you play for the combat tree. Medicine will allow you to restore extra health. I feel like this is very worth leveling up as well to like level at least rank 2, rank 3 preferably, because even though the AI is not that good, especially if you're on higher difficulties, you get hit like a truck. So having this as a quick little kind of like fix in the mid battle, you get extra percentage on heals. Definitely worth it. Then we have surveying. This solely is up to you if you like to survey planets. This is a godsend. To be able to scan things from further, to just be able to just do things easier, definitely worth it. I went up to do weapon engineering because I want to add stuff to my weapons and create mods and stuff. I don't have a point yet to be able to actually get to rank 2, but the next thing I unlock will be rank 2, because you get superior weapon mods, which makes your weapons better, obviously. And then that's going to open up a whole new game for me where I have to go and get the materials and stuff, because right now I'm not really doing kind of like that kind of stuff. I'm surveying planets and stuff, but I'm not actually like grinding for materials. So this is going to be very useful to do that, to open up a new part of the game. And then finally in the tech tree, you want the security perk. Absolutely incredible. Rank 2 gives you more vision on what you are doing. It gives you blue rings to let you know when a lock can be opened with the digipick pattern that you have selected. It's very easy just to look through and see what picks are going to work at this point, and then figuring out which one. It's much easier than just a rank 1 security perk. Then boost pack training. This just allows you to boost through the air. It allows traveling a little bit faster, because you're going to have a little bit more oxygen when you boost, because instead of running in a straight line, when you jump and dash forward, you save a bit of oxygen, so you're going to constantly be running and moving and stuff. And it also helps in battles as well. Rank 2, again, this is going to be something I do when I get another skill point, because I need it now to do less fuel. So all in all, these are the like kind of starter perks up to rank 20 that I would involve myself in. But it's completely up to you and how you play. Piloting is also another good one if you wanted to get the only other 2 perks that I think are worth unlocking and leveling up are commerce. So you buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Now credits aren't as big of a deal in this game as you think it would be. You get a lot of credits very quickly. Your big purchases like your apartments and some guns that you want to try are a little bit expensive, but for the most part, for the past 10 hours of this game, I've had over 100k credits. So while this is going to be a useful perk, I don't think you need to do it from the bat, but if you want to get a lot of money very quickly, this is the perk for you. And then also theft, pickpocketing allows you to pickpocket. I'm not really a fan of pickpocketing in games, it's never really been my thing, but also as well, I feel like there's a lot of risk here, especially if you're doing it in a city or something, because if you get caught, then you go to jail and all that kind of stuff. And if that's what you find fun in a game, I think that's a great perk to start with as well. And the thing with theft as well, it feels like you also need stealth, which allows you to have a stealth meter and 25% more difficult to detect when sneaking. I believe that will probably affect your chances of being able to pickpocket properly. I don't know for sure, but it just seems like that's the case. And then obviously, you know, boxing, if you're going unarmed, melee combat is just a no-brainer. You have to take this. That's about it for what I believe are the kind of quintessential perks to start with and make sure you get leveled up. But again, it's all down to your playstyle, how you play and what you want. I just feel like as a new player, someone who hasn't really researched this, these are pretty much things that you're going to need for the most part. And then other ones are like specialist stuff that you want to do. So yeah, I hope that helped. If it did, hit the like button, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you for watching. I've been Easy Now. You have been awesome.